Hundreds of Abkhazians gather in Sukhumi's Constitution Square. They are here to greet the latest Russians sent to protect Abkhazia. The locals say the peacekeepers are needed to save them from Georgian troops.
Peacekeepers guarantee our peaceful lives. It is impossible to live here without peacekeepers, and we welcome them.
Russia increased its peacekeeping force in Abkhazia following reports that Georgia was sending additional units to the border with its breakaway republic. Abkhazia separated from mainland Georgia in 1992. The following violent conflict forced thousands from their homes. Russian peacekeepers and UN observers separated the conflicting sides and remain stationed in Abkhazia. But Abkhazia wants more. It wants a direct military treaty with Russia in case Georgia insists on CIS peacekeepers, mainly Russians, being withdrawn from the region.
Abkhazia is willing to sign a military treaty with the Russian Federation, which will make it possible for Russian troops to be deployed on Abkhazian territory. We need this as a safeguard in case Georgia demands that peacekeeping forces be withdrawn from the area. We have expressed our willingness more than once. We don't know what the Russian side will decide, but our people would like to see it happen.
Georgia has repeatedly called for Russian peacekeepers to be replaced. Tbilisi still considers Abkhazia a Georgian territory and has hit out at an increase of Russian peacekeepers in the region.
We literally have to work because we see what is happening on the ground, and we have all indications that Russia is trying to provoke Georgia to start war. That's very clear. We showed restraint, we are showing restraint, and we will show restraint.
Although both Abkhazia and Georgia continue heated discussion over Russia's role in solving this frozen conflict, Russian politicians, while broadly supporting Abkhazia's position, tend to be moderate in their statements. They say everything should be done in accordance with the international law.
In the conflicts between Georgia and its breakaway regions of Abkhazia and South Ossetia, Russia participates with one goal: to keep the conflict parties apart, secure peace in the region, and create conditions for political settlement. And for this goal, we have the mandate of the international community.
With the situation at the Georgian border still tense, Russia says it's ready to separate the conflicting sides if necessary. But the majority of Abkhazians still hope that peaceful talks with Georgians that came to a standstill 2 years ago will be resumed.
In the late 1970s, when a decision was made to put this mosaic on one of Sukhumi's main buildings, the designers argued whether the armed knight should face Russia, which is right over there, or Georgia, which is that way. The unknown artist foresaw the events that followed, and although Abkhazia says it doesn't want a new war with Georgia, it's always prepared to protect itself. Dennis Volosky, Russia Today, Sukhumi.